Check it. All right, yo, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we look at AMC and GME, our favorite meme stocks. We also look at APE as well. I answered some questions that I heard in the comments. We also look at SPY, giving you guys prediction and update and how I'm handling this current rally. We also look at XLM and XRP in this video because they are absolute gold. I talk about how high XLM and XRP could go in this video, and we look at the charts and the technicals for that as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data, leaving emotion at the door. Let's go. You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're going to be looking at our favorite meme stocks, AMC, GME. We're also going to be checking out APE as well in this video. We're also going to be looking at SPY, and we're going to briefly be looking at XLM and XRP charts, giving you guys some updates on XLM and XRP. So let's go ahead and hop in the charts. This video is not financial advice and should not be taken as such. Let's go ahead and hop in the charts and see what we have going on. So the first thing I want to point out is SPY. We're going to hop right in with SPY. The first thing I want to point out right here is this doji candle that we are seeing. Normally these are indicated at the end of a trend. We are seeing a major uptrend here on SPY, and me personally, I am playing the downside, waiting for a correction. Now, how I'm doing this, I'm using SQQQ because this pays dividends. Now, I am using shares of SQQQ because this pays dividends while I'm waiting for a correction. I do think we're going to see a major correction here on SPY, but right now we are experiencing a short squeeze as shorts get wrecked. This is why shorts are getting wrecked. You have to play the money. You have to play the market smarter than the smart money. The smart money is not as smart as people think. They got absolutely caught with their pants down as everyone and their moms went short when we seen this major bearish correction, and they all are getting squeezed to the upside as we see stocks like Carvana, Tesla, BBIG, Ethereum, all making massive moves to the upside as a massive market-wide short squeeze is taking place. Carvana, again, Riot, multiple stocks seeing multiple gains across the board. So we are seeing a market-wide short squeeze as AI and a market-wide short squeeze on these smaller mid-cap and small-cap stocks do take place. We are seeing SPY being pushed to the upside. So if you are waiting for a correction like me to make some money, playing SQQQ is the safer option in my personal opinion. I do think SQQQ is going to be moving to the upside. We have double gap fills here on SQQQ, as you guys can see, and it is dirt cheap right now, and it pays dividends to hold the stock. So you're literally getting paid while waiting for the correction that I do think is imminent. If we go ahead and look at the market psychology, we can show you that this is the complacency stage. The complacency stage is when everyone thinks we need to just cool off before the next bull rally. Everyone thinks we're about to go into a major bull rally, but I'm in the camp that we are going to see a major correction before we see any type of bull rally. So I do think we're going to see a major correction before any type of bull rally, as we just came out of a massive euphoria rally. Now you have this downside, then you have this upwards consolidation chop. That is called the complacency stage. If we go ahead and look at the S&P 500 or SPY chart on the bigger time frames, we can see that we had a euphoria rally. Then we have that downside, that upwards consolidation chop, again complacency stage, and I am calling out about 455, 460 as the top of this potential rally. So I do think 460 will be the top of this rally, 455 around that range, and we could potentially be seeing that top right now. Now we could go down to the bottom and retest these lows and then continue to move up, but that is what I am thinking going to happen. I do not think we're going to go past all-time highs from this rally and just keep going. It is not plausible. If we go ahead and look at the RSI, it is simply not plausible for that to happen, for us to just keep going past all-time highs and just keep rocketing up. We need a major correction to the downside, filling these gap fills, and then we can continue back to the upside, breaking all-time highs. But this is what I'm looking at for SPY on the larger time frames. Again, I do think these gap fills here on the daily time frame are going to get filled. Gaps get filled on the indice, and we do have gap fills to the downside all the way down to about 400 even. As you guys can see, there's a gap fill at about 405, 406, and we have gap fills here on the 4-hour time frame. Now we also have more indications that this is seeing a top-end pattern, as well as the doji here on the daily time frame. We also are outside of the Bollinger Band. So when price is outside of the Bollinger Bands, again, that's why I'm calling this a squeeze, because it's been using the Bollinger Bands as support, but price likes to snap back inside the bands. It can only stay outside of the bands so long. So you're going to see price snap back inside of those bands. Also, RSI is overbought on multiple time frames. If we go ahead and look at the daily time frame, we can see that RSI is lining up with the top of the last rally to the major bull run. We can see that RSI was trading around, let's go ahead and show you, trading around the 76, 77, around that mark when we hit the top of the last rally. We can see that RSI is currently trading at 76. So again, that would correlate with a major top and SPY. We also had this major top here after the major bear trend, and we can see that RSI was around that same range as well. Again, more indications that we are going to have a pullback and correction before we see an all-time high. So this is what I'm looking at for SPY on the short and long time frames. Let's go ahead and look at XRP and XLM, show you guys what's going on with XLP and XRM. So on the smaller time frames, they had that big push to the upside. We can see they had a big push to the upside. XRP charts, this is XLM charts. They had that big move to the upside when they got listed as not a security when XRP won its case. Now they had a bull flag consolidation and are pushing to the upside. Lots of people are asking me what the possible high price targets are for these assets. These assets are going to go past all-time high. So XRP all-time high is around $3. If we go ahead and look at the all-time high for XRP, we can see that it's about $3.50. XRP, as crazy as that sound, is going to surpass all-time highs, especially once Bitcoin goes into this bull run. Make sure you guys check out my cryptocurrency videos as I talk about how Bitcoin is going to enter a new bull run and explain that with the technicals. Once Bitcoin enters that new bull run and breaks above 32,000 and starts running to the upside, you're going to see altcoins go crazy. And especially with everything going on with the narrative of XRP and XLM, you're going to see these coins absolutely go to the moon. So if you're holding XRP, XLM, and AMC and GME, you're holding an absolute moonshot ticket, as I do think all of these things are about to pay off in a big way. We're going to see this move take time for XRP and XLM, but again, all-time highs will be broken. All-time highs for XLM is at about 85 cents, and again, I do think all-time highs will be broken for both of these asset classes. We can see that they're making major moves today. XLM currently outpacing XRP, up 22.4% on the day. XRP up only 7.9%. I do hold both of these assets, but I hold a little bit more XLM than XRP. It does sound a little bit weird and strange to most people, but there is a reason why I hold more XLM than XRP. In my personal opinion, XLM is a little bit more easy to access for more people. Most people, it's a little bit easier to buy, and more people have heard of XLM than XRP in the mainstream, in my personal opinion. That's why I hold more XLM than XRP, but I think both assets are going to do extremely well, and my personal strategy is always using diversity, so I am diversified between the two, and I would suggest holding both assets over any of them. Just the same way as I suggest holding AMC and GME, I suggest holding XRP and XLM. So that's what I'm looking at for XLM and XRP. Again, they are going to be making major moves past all-time highs. Let's go ahead and check out the AMC and GME daily update, as they did close green on the day, and check out the technicals for these two. I did call out green days for both of these on my daily update and prediction. Here is my pre-market prediction for AMC.
Is your update for AMC. So today I'm going to predict a green day for AMC, a green day, and here's why. AMC has this nasty inverse head and shoulders playing out. Right here is your shoulder, right here is your head, it's lower than the shoulder, and then right here is your second.
So as you guys can see, I did predict a green day for AMC, and here is your update for GME.
Check it out. Here is your daily update and prediction for GME. GME is set up for an extremely bullish day. Here's why. So yesterday
and as you can see, I said GME would have a bullish day today. Both predictions were green, and we can see that both stocks closed green on the day, so those were both accurate predictions. Let's go ahead and show you the technicals for GME stock and then AMC stock. We're also going to be looking at APE as well, so let's go ahead and hop right in with GME. Then we're going to be covering APE and then finishing up with AMC. So the first thing I want to point out with GME, and again, I sound like a broken record with GME, we are holding macro sloping resistance as support. This is very bullish for that move above $25. So I want to go down here on the smaller time frames and show you guys what's going on the smaller time frames. That way, because you already understand that once we break above 25, we're going to shoot the 30 and we have the gamma ramp. You guys already know that. I'm not going to repeat that. Sorry for the people that are new. Go ahead and check out literally all of my videos from the past week about GME having the gamma ramp of $25. Once we break $25 on this micro falling wedge, we're going to shoot to 30. Once we break 30, we have little support and little resistance. Also, shorts are heavily underwater and a major gamma ramp to keep us running to the upside. And we have that gap fill here on the $40 mark. So let's go ahead and show you on the smaller time frames what I'm looking at for GameStop, as you already know what I'm looking at on the micro. So on the macro. So as you guys can see on the micro, we do have this bull flag consolidation. So we have this push to the upside and then this bull flag consolidation using this macro sloping resistance marked here in yellow as resistance. So it's remaining as resistance. If we can break above 23.15 and use that as support. So again, anytime I say break above and use it as support, that means price breaks above, comes back down, and then uses that as support to a push to the upside. Then we will see a bullish move to about $25, and then we can start moving to that $30 level and get that gamma ramp. It looks like GME is setting up for that move as we have this massive falling wedge here. So a falling wedge is a bullish continuation pattern. We have an uptrend. We go into our falling wedge, and we're about to have a push back up to that $30 level when we break out of this falling wedge. So this is extremely bullish for that move up to $30. Again, I keep telling y'all that GME is just simply consolidating under this range to make the move and break above it. We are using macro sloping resistance as support, so we are not going to the downside. We're going to be just building that base, that bullish base, to push to the upside, and when we do, we're going to go absolutely flying. So that's what I'm looking at for GME stock on the smaller and larger time frames. Again, very nasty setup for a nasty push to the upside for GME stock. Let's go ahead and hop into APE and show you guys what's going on with APE stock and some predictions for APE. Now, people often ask me, one of the most often questions I get in the comments, if the conversion reverse split is denied, will APE be worthless? Will APE not squeeze? I'll tell you why APE is not worthless. So first of all, if it's denied now, it doesn't mean that it can't be converted later. It could be converted with a different deal. It could be converted with a different time period. APE can always be converted to AMC. That's already written into APE. That is not some new rule. So that's something that APE can always do. Also, there are tons and tons of shorts. You guys don't remember, but if you go back and look at my videos, there was a time that APE was on the most shorted stock, more than BBYQ, more than Kavana, more than every stock. It was the most shorted stock on Yahoo's most shorted stock list. It was the #1 stock. There are tons and tons of hidden shorts inside of APE, and they will be absolutely trapped if they cannot get the conversion to cover during that conversion and during that process. So they will be trapped if they do not get a conversion, and APE will have a absolutely massive short squeeze when AMC starts to run up. That's why I always say AMC and APE are going to run together. You're going to see APE stay roughly $3 to $5 behind AMC, in my personal opinion. Maybe when it starts getting crazy, obviously the gap might get changed a little bit and get crazy, but APE is going to run up with AMC, in my personal opinion. And the fact that we're seeing APE close green, AMC close green, is a bullish thing, in my personal opinion. I'm telling y'all, AMC, GME, and APE are all going to run together. BBYQ is going to run as well. BBYQ is making a nasty move off of the lows, is about to squeeze as well. Again, I've been saying this over and over and over again in all my videos, and now all of these things are coming to fruition. We're slowly starting to see these things come around. As I told you, this process would take time as the macro plays out, but let's go ahead and hop back into APE, show you what's going on the smaller time frames and what I expect, because APE is also setting up for a breakout, and the fact that all three of these stocks are setting up for a nasty breakout tells me something. I hope it tells y'all something as well. Let's go ahead and show you guys what's going on with APE and the setup that APE has for a breakout to at least $2.60 at the minimum. So there is a gap fill up here at $2.60 for APE. APE is basically making a huge macro cup and handle. So here's your cup. Right here is your handle. The breakout target zone. So once we get past $2 and hold that as support. So once you see APE break out of this cup and handle, break above this $2 range, hold it as support, you're going to see it push up to about that $2.60 range to fill that gap. Now, if APE keeps going and this breakout is when I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be around the time that AMC runs, and we're probably just going to keep running to the upside. So you'll probably see some ups and downs, but APE is probably going to go past that $3 mark, fulfilling this rounded shape that you guys see, and then probably after $3 go to $5 to $10, especially if AMC starts to run. Now, when AMC starts to run, that's the only way APE is going to go to that $5 or $10 mark. But again, we are set up for a breakout to at least $2.60, and I think that this breakout is correlating with the move that is going to be seen from AMC, GME, and APE, the move that we are clearly setting up for, and I'm going to explain based off the charts and the technicals with AMC. That is what I'm looking at for APE. Again, setting up for a clear move to $2.60 at the absolute minimum with a beautiful bullish uptrend. Again, multiple indicators showing that is bullish as well. And I think that this setup is an indication of more to come for APE in the future. Let's go ahead and look at AMC stock, and show you guys what's going on with AMC. So AMC stock is set up for a bullish move as well. Again, I've been calling this one of the nastiest setups we have ever seen for AMC for a particular reason, because we have some of the craziest numbers that you have ever seen on this stock. 12 million FTDs just in one day alone. When we see FTD spikes like this, you see runs to the upside. We are also still on the threshold security list past the 13 days where they are supposed to be forced to cover. This is going to be a huge problem for the shorts as we have a major catalyst coming up as well. Again, this is all part of the nastiest setup I've ever seen for AMC, and we have a beautiful technical setup. So this consists of a beautiful technical setup, a massive gamma ramp of 150,000 calls expiring the money past that $5 level, and a clear gamma ramp way past $5 all the way to about $17. As you guys can see, if we get up to that $5 level, it is a very clear path to at least $8, maybe even $10, $12, $17. So we have a clear path to at least $17, maybe even $20 based off of the fundamentals and technicals. We also have this breakout of this wedge, which is a push up to $6.20. If we break past that $6.20 mark, we're going to retest $8. If we retest $8, I do think we're absolutely going to start squeezing to the upside. So we have a technical breakout setup as well. We have massive failure to delivers on the threshold security list past that 13-day mark, which they need to cover. And now we have cost to borrow sitting at 1,053% and staying elevated. It's very, very critical that this is staying elevated. The numbers do not lie. You can ignore the price all you want, but these numbers do not lie. Things are breaking in the background, and it shows pure desperation from the shorts. Also, more to add to the setup, 28.80% short interest. When you put all of this together, the numbers are very clear on what is going on with AMC stock. I am super excited for what we're about to see, especially when this catalyst comes out, because this thing is set up for a run past all-time highs. I know people think that I put out hopium, I put out false hope, but if you look at the data we are looking at, we have so much built up energy that this thing is just going to go bananas when we see this thing finally run. We have been pushed down flat for way too long. This is like a consolidating spring, and we can tell that the energy is building up. If you go ahead and pop on the Bollinger Bands on the daily time frame, they are constricting so tight. If you look how tight the Bollinger Bands are, seeing that we're about to see a major move to the upside. As you guys can see on the daily time frame and the weekly time frame, constricting even tighter. Last time we had a setup like this, we ran to all-time highs. I do think the next time we run is going to be it. I literally think the next time we start rallying past this $8 to $12 mark, MOAS is going to be started. We're going to run, and not stop going. Again, we have not seen numbers like this in any time period for AMC. A insane gamma ramp. Failure to deliver is going crazy. Cost to borrow at 1,053%. Short interest at 28.80% on the threshold security list. this is a major setup for the move to the upside that we are all being waiting for. Let's go ahead and look at this smaller time frame and technicals, letting you guys know what I'm looking at for the next couple of days for AMC, and then wrap up this video. So the first thing I'm looking at for AMC on the smaller time frames is this triangle formation that we have here. This is a descending triangle that you guys can see, and this is a bullish structure if we can break above this sloping resistance here marked in blue. This is on the 4-hour time frame. We have major support here at $4.25, $4.28, around that range. So we have major support that I do expect to hold as support, and we have been trending up in the micro sense ever since the last couple of days. You can see that it's been mostly sideways, but it's still a overall uptrend as we are holding an uptrend in this ascending triangle, which we have a breakout up to that $4.50 mark. So if we break out of this ascending triangle, which is $4.50, let's go ahead and show you visually what I'm looking at. We will see that push to $5 very, very easily, and you already know what happens after we get to $5. I sound like a broken record. We have the gamma ramp. We have little to no support and resistance. We have the technical setup. We're going to go absolutely bananas. So again, we need to break above $4.50. That's why they are desperately trying to keep us at this $4.30 mark. They cannot push us down anymore. They cannot let us go up. So we are literally pinned here. This is like the time when AMC traveled between $12 and $14 before it ran to all-time high. It was just flat for days. It was flat for like 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden it just ran up. I think that is the similar setup that we have now, and we also have the catalyst that could set this thing off anytime. But again, if we break above this $4.50 mark, using it as support, you will see that push to about $5 very, very easily, and then we can get that gamma ramp to kick in and start absolutely going to the moon. Again, this rally is set up, okay? This rally set up. You guys can believe what you want. You can do what you want, but I know what the charts are telling me. Guys, this is the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe for more content like this. And remember, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more Data Zero updates. As always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.
All right, y'all, that was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe for more content. And again, AMC set up for the nastiest move we have seen. XLM and XRP absolutely about to blast off. GME set up as well. APE. If you hold these assets, these will be taking off. Me personally, I am holding diamond handing strong and buying more, doubling down on my position. Not financial advice, but we are about to see a major move. If you found that video informative, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe for more content like this. Remember, the trading class is coming out soon. Discord is $50 for a lifetime invite. All you have to do is hit me up on Twitter and Instagram, link down below. To ask me about the Discord, just give me the payment. We will discuss payment if you hit me up on Instagram or Twitter, and then that's how you get into the Discord. I also have a membership below, $2.99 a month. You can cancel anytime, get a ton of perks for joining it, or you can simply support me for free by dropping a like, leaving a comment, and pressing subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you that do so, and appreciate each and every one of you that watch to the end of this video, because so many people that don't watch to the end. I appreciate each and every one of you that do to see this message. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.